Saka na yede ebramo yede Friendship House Abeka Junction Accra. Ubetimi ahwe yen ewo channel 360 so any all best point savings and loans, best assurance and best pension. One more any you call maso yasene ama yede ebramo yenhwe de edimu akotene ebie.
Ense weri mu akotene business na sebedwafo abede na sebedwafo agye atumu asoafo abede achi omo a etoso mi no to ma no omaji omo atum so mko enkoyo majuma
minority ya de atudwa se entem so womo ede kosen ekwa akobisa ewo emrahebedwam efa covid-19 ebo no a vaccine no na ye kyese ekosoro no womo kono makwa akobisa eho ensem
sanso na nyame ya adoma memende be bibimu atoyefo ebehyiemu aye nhyiemu eye amampani na policefoɔ ede eho hyehyɛ aba kwan bi a ombetutum ni kwan a bambofo befa so edi omudwuma
Ghana and UK womo entam nkitahudie ene ayonkofa no womo emiem ni nyina no eye ewiemu nsakyeraye ene eho ensensem a eye COP26 no ebetimi akoyie ede amasa enhyehyeye
na se kopie mu amanone nso a na ye ko La Côte d'Ivoire Ivory Coast omoto aba ema mentimi wase ekobae eno ema mansan kabomkuo omofa ehwe asem di so eye ICC4 echi Laurent Gbagbo na so mukodi asem no ye jana nei okodu Ivory Coast na dom na epu ababehia no
sanso na World Health Organization so ekasa ede afa COVID-19 wave no ebibrem ha sei ene eho ensem a ekro no waka ho asem ewo ho
midi ede Anim Addo menunu aba
Akosua Sarpong
afi yeranse no na ye komra hyebedwamu na hyebedwamu ye woku a omo toto asoafo no abedi echoma mpani yi omo somra meye adwuma emoman na efe dikan no omo dikan atoto omo no ma joma tum dada na efe tosom yenu no so eneyi mpanifo ajoma tum so monko no monko ankoye omo adwuma
They no aswafo abedi akira womo agi womo tu hu bienu bi eye Honorable Andrew Ajapa Mesa, Deputy Minister for Energy, John Ntimfo, Deputy Minister for Education, George Mekuduka, Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Kofi Amankwa Manu, Deputy Minister for Defense, Nana Eyia Kwansa, Deputy Minister for Interior, Hassan Tampuli, Deputy Minister for Transport, John Kuma, Deputy Minister for Finance, Frederick Obeng Adom, Deputy Minister for Transport, Mavis Nkansa Boadu, Deputy Minister for Roads and Highways, Evans Opoku Bobie, Deputy Minister for Youth and Sport, Tena Ayele Mensa, Deputy Minister for Health, and Honorable Mohammed Hadi, Deputy Minister for Agriculture. Na enipa miensa womo kan ho yentumi anyi womo antumu no bie eye Honorable Gifty Chum Ampofu ono eye Education. Afi Honorable Mohammed Ishahaku, Deputy Minister for Sanitation and Water Resource, and afi Dina Asunaba Dapa ono so eye Attorney General and Justice womo antimi anyi womantum na emrahebedwam ni ya Watermale North ya ono aso ewo appointment committee no so editu dwase abra na womo eye veti no Honorable Gifty Chum Ampofu nya no ahodo bi a wode eba ye na nyade a eto aso ema no okyerkyere ni nsemu esi.
This is a nominee who doesn't see anything wrong with what the CDD found out in relation to what she did during her primaries. That left a bitter taste in my mouth, and I thought that it needed to be addressed. If for nothing at all, there's a need for us to continue to keep the conscience of people alive, to the need for all of us to contribute our quota, however little, to the fight against corruption. I was not satisfied, and I want to thank the leadership of the minority, the caucus in general, for the solidarity. In fact, it gives me inspiration that indeed, when it comes to doing what is right, when the approach and the circumstances and the situations are right, our side will always rise up to the occasion. So upon further consultations with leadership, it was decided that her name be stepped down today for further consultations before the House takes a decision on her.
Ni nyina mu no eye Deputy Majority Leader Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins ekyeremu a sa nipa miensa wo mo anyi omantum so wo mo kɔ appointment committee no anim biewa wo mo ebehwehwem.
Committee no hian report ya cheme basa. Nyame na dom ya fe ebien ekro na kan nyame ya dom a a brother ɔno nso yɛba hwɛ ne yafa dam 8 parliament yɛn hyehyɛ nyi dɛ as much as possible yɛbɛ tuatua adwene na nyɛ dɛ biribiara na aka yɛ dɛ banter oyi vote ɔde yɛtum yɛadwene osipi w'adze koro ho na yɛtum na yɛdze yɛ adwuma after all ɔyɛ ɔman no na yɛresom no ɔnyɛ ankorankor wɔn adwene nti no mowɔ gyizi dɛ nyame yɛ adom a brada yɛbɛtum yɛwie dza waka
Yada so a ewo emrahye bedwam onimonyamfo Haruna Drisu ono ena woye Tamale South emrahye bedwani a wosan eye minority leader na opanyi ede ensem bi atodwa enokra no wo kyese eye ho popoye ena wate ede ato se edomkuma na ye wonom adwen se wo mo ekonom akwa file we eye ntem so se covid vaccine na ebaye no ade a woto ba ku bia $26 na nka wo se wo to no $10 na ne nyina mu no na wo mo che se wo mo kɔ ne de beto mrahye bedwam no mo bisam yie na nkyiremu papa atimi aba wode asemi atu edwa na onimonyamfo afenyo markens o kyerɛ se yeni hawo mo de mo nkɔ na mo nkɔ file na mo ba e be kyirem.
My final will be that we are filing an urgent motion on the health sector and to request for a bipartisan probe into Ghana's procurement of COVID vaccines as $26 and not $10 as is the practice in many countries. And for which motion, as I've emphasized, will be to call for a bipartisan probe, because for all intents and purposes, we think that even that transaction is an international economic transaction within the meaning of Article 1815 of the Constitution. Parliament is not aware of it. We would want to appreciate and understand the procurement processes that were used, but more importantly, to demand value for money for the Ghanaian taxpayer, and that we are not just seeking to profit from COVID with this questionable transaction. So, Mr. Speaker, we will file an urgent motion. We've done that. I'm sure the table will give it to you before the close of sitting. But it's a matter that I would have raised if I got opportunity to be at the business committee. So once again, thanks for tolerating me.
The motion that minority leader says he intends to file. Mr. Speaker, that is why we've made provision for motions. If you look at 2C, motions and resolutions. Right, Honorable Speaker, motions may be debated and consequential resolutions, if any. So, Mr. Speaker, the minority leader should have no worries at all. He should file his motion, you determine admissibility, and then we deal with it. So he should not worry, but I'm sure he wanted to make a political punch, at least for the time being, ahead of filing his motion. No problem at all about that.
Here to us na ye kwakopie mu ewo Ghana police ensem mu na nyina ne se ebibi mu atoye empanifo ku a omo aka abo mama empanifo Ekowa school no afibia ene brena ano omuhia eye ensem ade ehia na amampanifo no ehia omupe oman bi no makwa akohia so na no mba be hia toso aduonum enkro no oman Ghana mu eno mba be hia na police force mo de aba e kire se esan enhie mo mba be ye no enti no ade a Accra Conference Center and International Conference Center and adwumedi ebeba so na empanifo behwe so mo bebo eye empanifo bebe eho eban enti dwumedi o mba be di Conference Center ene ne mmia ho no mo amotete ho ene enipa epeben ho ne ade no mbesre samanfo empu menko esanse omo ya mampanifo na abante ose bambofo hwe no mbo ho ban na se ne beya bibibone enkoto mo State House ene ne mpatem ne ade ene baabi o mbeda kra omuntu mfa di no entudwa na mum sa mmia ne nyina no abambofo ebo ban ebi be hye secret ntare bi nso nhye bi ne nyina ne se omo boban ahwese empanifo bebe bibi ento mo sanso na kwan a efi airport eba te se eye bebefa Jubilee House house animo opebia house anso na airport traffic light ni eho nyina no ade a ombesi kwan memenda ebe enti se upie memenda ebe na so nam sa kwan no so bia enam ho a eba be piem international conference center no fi anopa no nsia ekopem anwumre no nso no sa abre no sa kwan no ade a ombesi no na omo kire se enye nkran kwa no mbobaban esan se amampanifo ne atitifo eba o man Ghana mu nti no ade adwumadi ombedi no ombehwe bebia se banbo no ebetumi akoyi sanso eno mo kire mu se wo ye driver ni na memenda ne kwasi ada no se obefa akwan ya bodin no so a eye conference center ne mbia so a na wahwe bebia omo diversion nafa na wafa esanse mpanifo behwe se omo makwan esanse banbo no ewo se emu eyire we eye ensemo mo de atudwa maame eye shila kese abeye backman ono no kasamafo ma Ghana police no de nsema abetudwa se amanman nsom na omo nhwehwe na yeniso
Bosome November afiwe yemu ena empanimfo ebekọ asetena na wakọ akọdwendwene ewiemu ensachiraye ene eho ensem ediwei 26th UN Climate Change Conference ena ebekọ so de toso aduonu ensia enono edi November no empanimfo bekọ akọtena se no madwendwene kwan a wo mo ebefa so titiriu ni ebibrem ha sei ena afi amanone ediemu eno enam so ama wasofo a wono ewo UK man ni mo hwe energy wo hwe clean growth afei washe climate change right honorable Anne Maria Travelan and wabe PM ewo Ghana ha se woni asoafo ni bi edi nkomo ehwe se wo mo ayonkofa a yeda so ewo no emoden ekwan ben ye befa so a yeso ebenya so mfaso ama omo so enya mfaso de afri so
Climate hunsem eyade baako ehia oman bia na nhwehwemu a abedade ne ekiremu se wo mfie kakra edi yanimi ya nhwe yi a ewiemu beye hyepa nam so ama nsu esese eto ewo oman mu no eso bete se ohamu abupan du eye 10% na ekoba ne sa ampanfo ekirem se benya nsunsanso pa ewo yanyinam kanea ho nsem so eye hydropower production afi yankasa yenuane eye food security no eyade baako ebe ha adwen pa na afi yenku aye ho nsem so no ebe ha adwen pa na eno nam so ama oman Ghana ye ne United Kingdom for yakambo mu a eno no ye ba bedi djuma bi afa climate change ho na eye UK minister ohwe eye omu state energy so ya ono aso ene hwe omu clean growth and climate change eye right honorable Anim traveling aba abeshia minister for lands, minister for rural development, science and environment and for food and agriculture oni nyina no wo mo hwe kwan a wo befa so na 26th UN climate change conference ebeba so ewo UK mamu ewo November mu no mahu kwan a wo mo de befa so
climate is very, very important for us in Ghana because it's impacting on various sectors of our economy, from energy through agriculture, through to even security and all that. Talk of migration from all over the sub-region to Ghana and all that. So she's been informed about that.
Climate change. I did also have the opportunity to table the matter relating to illegal harvesting of wood in our country and the issues of rosewood, the shade tree, and so on and so forth, and the measures that we are trying to put in place to deal with those. The matter of aggressive afforestation, and I think in Ghana here, we're all very familiar with the Green Ghana Day. We just had a day on June 11th where all of Ghana came together, led by the President of the Republic, His Excellency Akosua, to plant at least 5 million trees, and it turned out to be a big achievement for the good people of this country. And also the fact that moving on into the year, we're going to devise a strategy and a program which will ensure that these trees survive. And also very soon we are going to outdoor what we will call continuous greening Ghana. I mean, the whole strategy which will ensure that we continue to plant trees, we continue to nurture the trees, and we continue to green our country. So the matters of climate change are real, they are with us. Our globe is warming, our country is warming, Africa is warming, and we require very bold measures to deal with the issue of climate change.
So as COP26 presidents, the UK has 4 goals for tackling climate change: reaching global net zero emissions, urgently adapting to protect vulnerable communities and natural habitats, mobilizing finance and urging donor countries to come good on commitments to deliver $100 billion in public climate finance a year, and facilitating global collaboration between governments, businesses and civil society. It is our aim that countries like Ghana come to COP with their new ideas, their commitments and agreements to make its people and our planet a safer place.
Yɛto so na yɛkɔ asantememu na yɛkɔ aban asabea wɔ adwo ɛno ɛna Canada aban no ɛkyɛ COVID abɛ ha adwen sanse ɛde ha adwen kra se ɛma ɛkɔ awɔ so na sayɛ ha omo a ɛde ana enye kra enti aban asabea wɔ adwo ne asabea miensa bi wɔ asantememu no ɛde omo boa no mama omo nyoma se ne bɛ ya se COVID ha no kra ne ade ba ombetumi atusu sa na se ma ɛkɔ awɔ so a ɛnkɔfo ha obi ɛmfamra omo
COVID-19 eba ye edo haw kese pa ne ahokyere abeto apomudin nnwuma ene apomudin adwuma yefo so ya wohia emwa wei eye ensem a Canada ban na musini a Ghana ha Her Excellency Kati Sasba ede etudwa ensem we nyina wodi tudwa ebra na dwumadie sonko ekoso ewo enhyehye Canada ban ne Ghana ban na ye ede bua se ne ebe ya apomudin nnwuma no ebetumi aye adwuma eyie na edwoso aban ya resabia ene ya resabia miensa bi eka ho ena wapa santimantemu ha woye nsiesie wo hono mo se ne be ye beboa ama watimi agina wona so aye adwumaden apomuden ekwan so ede aboa wo manfo COVID ebreyi emu Her Excellency echiremu a wose Canada aban no ede Canadian dollars no 10 million ena eboa Ghana aban se ne be ya sa apomuden nnwuma enan a wapa wa santimantemu ha obetumi dia ye nsiesie ho titru eye neonatal ene maternal care unit ena afi eye laboratories ahodo a won mo be pagemu na wadi mfidie ne ade ahye mu me beboa ama apomuden sem no atumi akoso COVID-19 breyi mu e wa santimantem yi emu.
COVID-19 has placed an enormous strain on essential services, which have been further challenged by the lack of basic water and functional sanitation services in many healthcare facilities in Ghana, as well as limited laboratory capacity. With these challenges in mind and the subsequent impact on women and children, I am honored to announce today that Canada will provide 10 million Canadian dollars in support of the COVID-19 Response in Ghana project. This investment will have a particular focus on the Ashanti region. In partnership with UNICEF and the Government of Ghana, through Ghana Health Services and the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, this project will support 4 healthcare facilities including the Ejisu Government Hospital.
UNICEF na musini a Ghana ha Ani Claire Dufay kasa wo dwumadi ase enwose enhwehwemu a wonmo so aye eda na disapomudi nnwuma no bebre wo Ghana ha wonmo hia emmoa eno nti na wode emfidi ahodo bi ye oxygen concentrator ene emfidi ahodo a ebo apomudin wode aba so wode beboa won na etumi ama apomudin adwuma no wonmo aye ne yie.
This program is going to cover the whole Ashanti region, and not only in relation to child and maternal health, but also in prevention of COVID infection. And it will focus on gender equality as well. As we all know, it's extremely important to tailor our interventions, and this is what UNICEF is contributing here in close cooperation with hospital and all the other health facilities where we will be working together.
Asantimante mu kwanchefo penna wada apomudin enwuma no ano Dr. Emmanuel Tenkran ekasai na wo kire COVID-19 bremu how ene amane a apomudin adwuma yefo afam.
The COVID pandemic was so challenging in Ashanti region. We had so many challenges initially because our infrastructure was limited, capacity building was quite limited, and then water and sanitation issues were very big issues. But with the support of UNICEF and with the support of Ghana government, we were able to address most of the issues, and you all realize that we were able to control the pandemic better in Ashanti region.
Abusia yanyi aboafo nkrato emra yaba pe beto akase bonuso.